Shoot-da-doop. Shoot-da-doop. I'm getting a new tripod on Sunday. So these should be a little bit better come Sunday. Because right now they are no good because the camera setup that I have right now just isn't great. It interferes with my ability to type because I gotta plug in this dang thing. Oops. Nope, too close. Too close. Good enough. This is gooblins and creatures and cryptids. We're going to be looking at all sorts of cool paranormal type stuff. Mythical, magical beasts. Oh no. I just messed up the frame. If it's out there on the internet or in the world, I want to know about it. This one is probably the most recognizable of all the beasts out there. Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. You'd think that if, after all these years, there was really a monster out there in that old Loch Ness, they would have found it. But guess what? They haven't. Doesn't mean it's not there. It just means they haven't found it yet. They're not looking in the right place, perhaps. Maybe they need to look in the right place. Maybe this dinosaur is elusive. An elusive beast. There we go. This might be a little better. Oops. Yeah, it's a little cranky, this setup that I got going on here. Little cranky, if you ask me. Zoom in on my computer monitor here. There we go. It's just not going to be perfect, and that's the way it is. Oh, imperfect, just like this freaking creature here. Let's zoom out a little so we can get a little bit more screen in there. So we're looking at the beast that is this is like maybe not the original freaking weird mythological creature, but it certainly is one of the best well known. So what I want to know is, what is the creature we should be looking at? There was a couple that I learned about this week. On Sunday I did a stream and someone was talking about these freaking freaks, these freak demons. I gotta remember what they were called. Gotta look them up over here. I had about 1,000 tabs open and I closed. I didn't close them. They got closed, and as a result, I lost the compendium of cool internet links that I had up, and a couple of them were creatures that I had pulled up from last week's stream, and I don't remember what the heck they were called. So if you have any sort of local lore, let's say, or you have a creature of interest that you think I may or may not know about. I don't know a lot of these things. You know, there's people out here that are cryptozoologists, cryptid experts. They know all about this stuff. They've got it under control. They know about these things. Not me. I don't know about them, but I'm learning about them through the people that let me know about them. I'm going to move this again one more time. You all are going to get sick of me moving this thing, but I got to get it. I got to get it better. I got to get it more comfortable for me to type. and look and move this. I need to get a longer case. I gotta get longer everything. I gotta get a lot of stuff. Streaming's so hard. I mean, it's so easy, but it's so hard because you gotta do all the stuff. Look, I gotta like frame a Wikipedia page on my dang phone. What the heck? It's just too far away. Purple Aki. Okay. Hugh wants me to check out Purple Aki. Red Aki. I think that's good. It's about as good as it's gonna get for right now, at least. Let's look up Purple Aki. They call this guy Nessie, Nisag, Nisitris. Purple Aki. Never seen it? Looking it up right now. Purple. Wait, it's a criminal. Purple Aki is a British man known for his criminal convictions for harassment, touching and measuring the muscles of young men, and asking them to squat his body weight. Oh, well, that certainly is a monster. So you weren't wrong. That's your friend? I wouldn't consider that person my friend. Not anymore. Manslaughter. Whoa. This person's done a lot of things wrong. Definitely a demon here. Wow, breaches of the SOPO. Involuntary manslaughter. Overturned. Oh, okay. 35,000 pounds in compensation due to alleged racial overtones in the prosecution case. Okay, that's sad. It's sad that he might have actually done something wrong, but because of the the improper motivation of the prosecution, they had to overturn it and pay the man. It's a bummer, guys. It's a bummer. The Man Who Squeezes Muscles, Searching for Purple Aki. Oh, there's a documentary? What? I gotta check. Is it worth checking out? Do you know about the documentary? Do you guys know about this documentary? One alleged victim in the documentary calls this person purple and huge. Do we have a picture of this person? The Purple Aki? Now it seems like Grimace. Purple Aki. Oh yeah, he's there's Purple Aki for you. Okay, if that didn't look like Grimace, I don't know what does. Let's more traditional monsters, I'd say. Certainly a monster here. Not wrong about that. Here are some cryptids by state. I was looking up a map of cryptids by state. There's apparently in the United States, there's a cryptid for each state. Give me a state to look up, and we'll look up the Wikipedia page of the cryptid that inhabits it. So if you're in the chat, what's up, Beverly? Beverly, what state do you want me to look up? What United States state do you want me to look up for the cryptid that lives in the state? Your state, if you'd like. I can look it up, and I would I'll go learn about it right now here on the stream, live and in person. Look at this ad. We're giving them free airtime. Not anymore. We're talking about mythical creatures and animals. This is just a late night quick and dirty stream. We're just doing a little stream here on Friday night, trying to hang out and learn about all sorts of weird demons and gooblins and buffalo men. And if you guys know of these creatures, here, I'll describe one to you, actually. Maybe you all know what it was called. So about once a week, we do these streams called doodle streams. And in the doodle stream, I'll put that there just in case that's not visible. In the doodle streams this week, we met a creature that had the head of a cow. Here we go. the body of a dog or a wolf, and the tail of a scorpion. Do you all know what this guy's called? The head of a cow, the body of a wolf, the tail of a scorpion. If you know what it's called, please put the answer in the chat. Or if anyone's familiar with the streams that I did last week, you could go back and find where the person was telling me about this creature, because I don't remember what it was, but that's actually what inspired me to be here right now talking about the creatures, because that's what that's. Oh, nice. Pentagenarian. What does that mean? You're 50 years old? We want catoblepas. Catoblepas. Let's look it up. We're moving past purple aki and we're going to catoblepas. Catoblepas. Does not exist. Catoblepas does not exist. Let's look it up in Google. Plebis. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see what happens. Yeah, we spelled it wrong, but that was... Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. Pentagenarian. Give some freaking cows in the chat for Pentagenarian. Dude, you came in and crushed it. Thank you. So yeah, this is the creature that they told us about last week. Catoblepas. To look downwards, the legendary creature from Ethiopia, first described by Pliny the Elder. Oh man, that is actually, I think people probably don't give D&D enough credit for really educating us on like magical and mythical beasts. There is an art to watching seasoned D&D players get their D&D on. I'm a novice myself. I like playing. I'm just not experienced. So I do all the stuff that novices do. They don't play it right. They spend too much time doing all the dumb stuff and not enough time doing the cool stuff. And then you watch some people who have played for years and years, and boy, oh boy, do they know what they're doing. Catoblepas. This thing is got the Cape buffalo with its head always pointing downwards due to its great weight. The head is heavy. 4 games? Do you do them? Do you ever stream them? I'll check them out. I'll watch if you stream. You don't have to stream, obviously, but if you do, or you clip them or anything, I'd love to check it out. Capoblepas is thought to be based on real-life encounters with wildebeest. Okay, so these are just like, they think that the thing can turn people to stone. Well, that probably stems from these things being absolutely terrifying. And, if a creature like this was storming at me, what's up, Captain Olimar? Welcome back, man. Good to see you. If this was running at me, I would turn to stone as well. Yeah, we're doing like I think we can go wherever we go, but we're trying to look at weird creatures that we were talking about last week, or any creatures really. And Catoblepas was one of the characters, and this guy turns people into stone. It's an African version of a Gorgon, and a Gorgon is like a demon or something as well, right? Gorgon. That's like a witch. Yeah, Olimar, do you have any like creatures where you are? Like mythical beasts? Catoblepas is described in the notebooks of... Dude, Leonardo da Vinci's talking about this freaking stone cow, stoned buffalo. See here, Forsaken Night. So it is found. This is what Leonardo says about this freaking buffalo that turns people to stone. It is found in Ethiopia near the source of Niger Capo Capo. It is not a very large animal, which is a lie because this thing's huge. It's sluggish in all its parts, and its head is so large that it carries it with difficulty. Just a heavy ass head made of lead. Great bull demon thing. Yeah, it's about as good as anybody can describe it. Um, Otherwise, it would be a great pest to man. For anyone who for whom it fixes its eyes dies immediately. What a terrible tragedy it would be to be destroyed by this Narnia. Oh yeah. No, centaurs are fine, right? Oh, look at this. Right, exactly what you said. Pentagenarian says it. Catoblepas appears in the role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons in two distinct forms. Appeared under the name Catoblepas. Strategic Review, Magic the Gathering. What another interesting. That was all that Magic the Gathering was actually my introduction to all these kind of creatures. I did play a little bit. I did play a bit of it, D&D, but as you said, it takes a lot of craft to be the dungeon master, and if you don't have the patience, it's not going to happen. Tumnus. What? Oh, yes. We got Tumnus in the house, everybody. We're talking about Tumnus, this little creature right here. This guy is from Pan's Labyrinth. You know this guy. He's got a half body of a person. He's got a half little body of a goat. He eats tin cans. He likes to chew on the ends of your shoelaces. He'll steal the gold quarters in your pocket. Lewis describes Tumnus as having reddish skin, curly hair, brown eyes, and a short pointed beard, horns on his forehead, cloven hooves. Does he play a little lute or a flute? Tumnus. What do these guys do? Cloven hooves like goat legs. What do they do though? Aren't they like scallywags? Aren't they little scamps? Don't they get themselves into mischief? Pan. There we go. Oh, what's a better one? Pan or Puck? Oh, good fellows or daemons or fairies, which can be domestic sprites or nature spirits. Pan. Mr. Tumnus was also the first creature the kids met when they entered Narnia. He was a friend, though, wasn't he? What is the deal with things being half animals? Oh, uh-oh, censored. We got wing. I'll put this finger-shaped pointer over the weenus here, so you're not looking at animal ween, because who knows who's watching the centaur's sensors. Oh, that's something, isn't it? Centaur's censors. In Roman religion and myth, Pan was frequently identified as Faunus, a nature god who is the father of Bonadea, sometimes identified as Fauna. He was also closely related. Oh, that's why they say faun. They always say faun. Many modern scholars consider Pan to be derived from the reconstructed Proto-Indo-European god Fauns, whom they believe to have been an important pastoral deity. The Rigvedic psychopomp god Pushan from Pi Zero grade Pushan is believed to be a cognate of Pan. The connection between Pan and Pushan, both of whom are associated with goats, the first identified in 1924 by the German scholar Hermann Kollitz. Humanoid forms and animals. Really? It's such an odd, I don't know. It just seems like an odd thing to do to start mixing up people parts and animal parts, but I guess at some point it probably made a lot of sense. Dude, that's not very fauna of him, of them, of they. It's kind of messed up, to be honest. But that is a little mischievous. That's kind of what he's known for. Mischief. Goat horned was an epithet of Pan descriptive of his figure with the horns of a goat. Basta Anubis. Anubis is like the wolf, right? And then Horus was the bird. Bastet was, what I did when I was a kid, which was really freaking weird, but also cool when you look back at it. I stayed overnight, cat, jackal, and whoa, that is cool. The word jackal is outstanding. I stayed overnight in the Field Museum of natural history in Chicago once when I was like, I don't know, probably in third grade, which was so scary because I was sleeping in like the Egyptian, area. And, there's a mummy in there. So you're a kid, like a 9-year-old kid or something, sleeping in a room with a dead guy. And that was enough to freak me the hell out. But looking back on it, what an awesome experience being able to like get a sleeping bag and sleep on the floor on the floor for whatever reason. I mean, I know the reason. There was not a bed. It's a museum. But oh, erotic. Okay, Pan is famous for his sexual prowess and is often depicted with a phallus. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. We're getting banned from YouTube because of it. Speaking in jest related a myth of Pan learning masturbation from his father Hermes and teaching his habit to shepherds. Wow, okay, so there's a lot of sexual tension going on between the goats and the yep, here he is right here. This is a statue. This is not really happening, but this is a half man, half goat actually penetrating the goat. So you're gonna want to ignore that if you're not the type of girl who likes to look at that. Women who had S relations with several men were referred to as pangirls. Guys, we're getting a little bit X-rated after dark here. What the heck? This is not what I thought was gonna happen here. Little dear penthouse, Did not think that was gonna happen. Homunculus. Okay. Guardian of the Dead now set. He was a bad guy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's look at Anubis right here, and then we'll look up homunculus. Anubis. I like the sound of it. Whoa, this guy's awesome. Origami with Rami. Would I end it if you donate 100? Yeah. Send me $100. I'll end the stream. Easy. Origami, send it to me. Send it to Down in the Well at on Venmo, and I'll end the stream right now. For $100, I'll end the stream. Origami rules. Origami knows how to speak the right language. We're all looking at this guy, shirtless guy with a coyote head. What is the? Someone was in here on Sunday when we were drawing, and they were telling me about these stones in Peru, with like aliens on them. Anubis was depicted in black, a color symbolized regeneration, life, the soil of the Nile River, and the discoloration of the corpse after embalming. Anubis is associated with his brother Wepawet, another Egyptian god portrayed with a dog's head or in canine form, but with gray or white fur. Nice. Anubis rules. I like this. Oh, you can't see that. The jackal. You see that all the time in the Egyptian, all the hieroglyphics, and you see them in the, yeah, this guy. Oh, he's the guy that embalms them. Crazy. Could you imagine getting embalmed? I mean, you've passed, so you don't get you don't know that you're getting embalmed. But man, what if you did? That's wild. Nephthys and Osiris. Osiris is white. Whoa, these guys have whole. What's like the best way to understand the stories of these? Like, is there Egyptian tales? The Book of the Dead or whatever. Does it talk about who these people actually are and where they get their story? Sirius XM Radio. Socrates utters oaths by the dog. I mean, is it some Plato and Socrates that we got to talk about here? Because that's the kind of stuff that's interesting, the myths, I guess. But like, where do you find the information? I mean, do you got to go down to freaking Egypt and read the walls? How do they do this? Okay, so his role as embalmer and protector of tombs. Yeah, this guy's way involved with the deceased. That's a little creepy. That's a little upsetting for the late night stream here. We got a darkness happening here. What is with the darkness and creepy demons hanging out in there? Something about it. Psychopomp, a Greek term meaning guide of souls. He sounds chill. Faun deals with European pagan mythology. Is it in English? Oh, written by Fawn. But is it in English? Can I? I'm gonna get water real quick, guys. Is it in English? I was playing music the other day, and it was like just some Skrillex song or whatever came on the playlist, and I ended up getting a copyright flag. Not a strike, but a flag. Doesn't matter. They can claim it all they want. Dude, I want to watch some documentaries about this stuff. That sounds outstanding. So it's called Fawn. Oh, nice. Nine Walton by Fawn. Okay. Yep, here it is. Oh, whoa, the video is wild. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to get. I don't know the words. I don't know the procedures. I know that some people play videos and music on their streams, so it should be allowed to some extent. Whoa. It's already creepy. I like it. We're rocking. We're jamming, guys. We're jamming to the new one. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, they can have the $0 that I make on the stream. All right, we got iron rods. Anubis lays them flat and set and wore his skin as warning against evildoers who would desecrate the tombs of the dead. Okay. Yeah, we got all sorts of culture clash going on here. We got Norse. We got Norse. Oh, hell yes. Outstanding. Oh, cool. I'm going to check out your channel. I assume that it meant reacts, like the reacts. You like the word that those guys tried to. They tried to. Well, who are those guys? The Fine Brothers? Was that the guys? They tried to trademark the word react. No. Yes. Let's look this up. Okay. We can look homunculus as well, unless that was a joke. I love this Anubis stuff. I want to go to Egypt. Has anyone been to Egypt? Is it worth going? Is it like really hot? I mean, I know it's like a desert, but is it legit hot? Whoa, Japanese. I love it. So far, so good. Here we go. We got yokai. How do I get that to be a little bit more sharp for you? I don't know. It looks like hell on my end. Okay, so yokai is a supernatural entity and spirit. In Japanese folklore, the word yokai is composed of two kanji characters that both mean suspicious and doubtful. Oh, that's hilarious. And while it may be regarded as a loan word from the Chinese term yogai, yeah, but I mean, I'm just reading Wikipedia, so what are you going to do, you know? The word yokai has taken on multiple. I mean, I do comedic videos as well. So I do streams. I'm trying to do streams in order to help build a little community around the channel, and then I do comedic shorts and videos for the channel. It's hard. It's hard to hear in these YouTube streets, as the kids say these days. Especially comedy channels are tough because they're so inconsistent. At least with a reaction channel, you know what you're getting. Comedy channels are so hit or miss. Yokai are also referred to as ayak, but that's all I know how to make. So, ooh, Mononoke, like princess. That's a word I recognize from, the people who make that show. However, the two loose classes of spirits are generally thought of as highly different, okay? Although some academics and Shinto practitioners acknowledge similarities with the seeming dichotomy between the natures of them and most kami, which are generally thought to be relatively beneficent in comparison in class to ultimately. What are they? The concept of yokai, their causes and phenomenon related to them varies greatly throughout Japanese culture and historical periods. Typically, the older the time period, the higher the number of phenomena deemed to be supernatural and the result of yokai. According to Japanese ideas of animism, spirit-like entities were believed to reside in all things, including natural phenomena and objects. Whoa! So everything's got a spirit. Even ideas have a spirit. Neither type of spirit was considered to be yokai. Once ancestors and particularly respected departed elders could also be deemed to be mitama, accruing status as protective spirits who brought fortune to those who worship them. Animals, objects, and natural features or phenomena were also venerated as mitama or propitiated as aramitama, depending on the area. Well, despite the existence of harmful spirits, rituals for converting aramitama into nigimitama were performed, aiming to quell maleficent spirits. What the hell is going on? Supernatural became fewer and fewer, with depictions of yokai in picture scrolls. Oh, look at these guys, though. They're kind of cute. It's kind of like Never-Ending Story kind of stuff right here. You got this guy playing the it's like a tiger playing that whatever. Playing that little band. Let's see what this guy looks like. Well, that's a creepy looking demon. This is a more traditional looking guy, but you got these dragons and the eagle talons and this Jim Henson looking guy right there. I like this one. Spooky guy with a bed sheet over Japanese guy with a sword. Nice. I like it. This is like a Sneech or something. The guy from the Lorax. Oh, wow. How do I get out of this? I can't get out of this picture. There we go. Yeah, I like them. I like these guys. Whoa. This is kind of like Hunt for the Wilder People kind of dude right here. Animal, plant, object. Oh, there's just all sorts of yokais. You were right. It's Pokemon. Nymphs of Greek mythology. Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy look. This is a hobby horse. This one rules. Look at this. This is that Korean movie about that big walrus that eats watermelons. This is Wicker Man. This is Rip Van Winkle. Wicker Man Rickle Man Wrinkle. This is dope. Look at that. It's kind of creep. Mr. Fantastic and a frog guy. Look at this is like a snail guy with a Hawaiian shirt on. It rules. This guy rules. I kind of want that. I'll put that a tattoo on my back. Hey Origami, if you come back and give me $500, I'll not only stop the stream, but I'll get this like weird slug tattooed on my back. If you guys can convince the Origami guy to donate $500, I'll stop the stream and then I'll just get this weird creature tattooed on my back. It'll be on my back, so I never had to see it. But I want to know what the heck it is. I would like to know more about this creature here. If anybody's Japanese, you know about this guy here, I'd like to know about him as well. The heavy basket from the Shinkei Sankajori Sen, 1892. This was 1892. Marvel doesn't know what the hell they're doing. This is where it's at. This is the Death Squad. This is the Avengers. Dude, Origami, pay me $500. Origami, pay me $1,000, and then we get matching tattoos, and we stop the stream. This rules. Yeah, I like this guy. I wonder. I wish I could know more about that particular creature right there, but I'm sure there's just dozens of these things. Hungan and Barn. Whoa, what? Foot Patrol? Wait, were you like the cops in Haiti? Is that what you're doing? Hungan and Barn. Okay. I'd like to go to Japan as well. I think that is worth. I was in Tokyo for 18 hours. Oh, Ungan. And I got stung by a wasp. So wouldn't recommend it. Ungan. Uh-oh, we got a gourd. Origami matching tattoos voodoo. Let's see what we got here. Baron Samedi. Not a lot going on here. Baron Samedi. Oh, this is kind of the same thing. Cool little, is it an altar? Oh, okay. Whoa, look at this weird shit. Oh, there we go, the Loa. Baron Samedi is the leader of the Jedi. Loa with particular links to magic, ancestor worship, and death. These lesser spirits are dressed like the Baron and are as rude and crude, but not nearly as charming as their master. That rules. So they're like kind of silly little guys. Are they trolls? Okay, nice. Hell yeah. All right. Sounds dope. Sounds like a good time. Carry the dead to the underworld. Oh, so these are those guys that were dancing with the coffin. Are they the Baron Samedi? Baron Samedi is revealed to be the true identity of Mambo Marie Lafleur, portrayed by Sky Marshall. 4th season of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Oh, he's an American Gods. Okay. Supernatural. Oh, I haven't seen any of this stuff, so none of it makes sense to me. Baron Samedi. He's in World of Warcraft. Nice. Mighty Boosh. So, where is the... Oh, nice. Cigar, top hat, glasses with missing lenses. Oh, yeah, you see this guy all the time. I know what you're talking about. There was a... Oh, man, there he is right there. Hell yeah, this guy rules. Top hat, glasses, cigar. There was a professional wrestler in the 80s, I think. He kind of dressed like that, right? Nice. Well, yeah, there's some wild stuff that goes on. Deep nasal tone and wearing dark sunglasses. I kind of like this guy. He kind of creeps me out. Not gonna lie. Ungan. Baron Samedi spends most of his time in the invisible realm of voodoo spirits. Voodoo. He is notorious for his outrageous behavior, swearing continuously and making filthy jokes to the other spirits. I love him. He rules. Baron Samedi. Can I dress as him in one of these Halloween times, or is that just not allowed? He's married to another powerful spirit known as Maman Brigitte, but often chases after mortal women. Oh, dude, you gotta watch out for this guy. Mr. Steelio Mortal Grell. He loves smoking and drinking and is rarely seen without a cigar in his mouth or a glass of rum in his bony fingers. Gross. Baron Samedi can usually be found at the crossroads between the world of death and the living. Dope. When someone dies, he digs their grave and greets their soul after they have been buried, leading them to the underworld. That is sweet. Let's image search Baron Samedi. Let's do a Baron Samedi. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy right there. You see him all the time. Ooh. This is some creepy looking stuff here. Yeah, right, man. That's creepy. I mean, it would be awesome to see. I'd love to see it. Look at this. It's wild. Yeah, I've definitely seen this character, though. Did not know that there was a name for it. Although, yeah, it's a James Bond 007 character. Come on. Show me, window. Don't be small. Don't be small on me. That guy right there. There was a professional wrestler back then, wasn't there? I don't remember what his name was, though. I think he came out something like this. Yeah, this is dope. I like this guy. Skeleton face, big purple hat. Cool guy. Would hang. Love him. He's a little church. He would like Pan because Pan's always playing little jokes. This guy sounds like he's always playing little jokes. Homunculus. Gorgons. Here we go. Somehow forgot about Gorgons. What's up, Curtis? We're talking about Gorgons and gooblins and Baron Samedis. Homunculus. Samedis and Yetis, guys. Samedis and Yetis. Gorgons were supposed to live varies in the ancient sources. According to Hazoid, the Gorgons lived far to the west beyond Oceanus, the Titan and world-circling river. Near its springs at the end of the night where the Hesperides and the Gratiae live. The Superia... No, I don't care. I want to know about what the hell the Gorgon does. Oh, Medusa was a Gorgon. What do you do, Harry? You get Gorgoned? You done got Gorgoned. Okay, yeah, that's right. Gorgon was what Medusa was. Medusa was a Gorgon. The one that turns people to stone with her looks. She looked. Ah, yes. Petrification. Pherecydes tells us that Medusa's face turned men to stone, and Pindar describes Medusa's severed heads as stony death. In Prometheus Bound, it says that no mortal can look at them and live. According to Apollodorus, all three of the Gorgons could turn to stone anyone who saw them. I don't like the Gorgons. I think the Gorgons are not cool. I am glad that Perseus took the head of the Gorgon and put it in a sack, and we don't have to deal with them anymore. Yeah, Harry, you don't know. They're no longer true, you mean. Gorgon blood. Let me tell you about Gorgon blood, Harry. In some accounts, the blood of the Gorgon, who was said to have both power to heal and harm. Woo! Think about that. According to Euripides, Ion, Athena gave 2 drops of blood from the Gorgon she slew for her aegis to Erichthonius, one of which wards off diseases and nourishes life, while the other kills as it's poisoned from the Gorgon serpents. While according to Apollodorus, Athena gave Asclepius some of the blood the Gorgon, and while he used the blood that flowed from the veins on the left side, for the bane of mankind, he used the blood that flowed from the right side for salvation. and by that means, he raised the dead. There you go. The Gorgon blood can save, and the Gorgon blood can take away. What? No. What happened to her? Did she eat the apple? Did she eat the apple from that wicked witch and then she turns into a Gorgon? 600 representations cataloging the lexicon iconographicum. What? There's a whole book, guys. There's a whole book of Greek Gorgons over here. Papa Giorgio. She compared herself. Oh, is that what happened? What's up, grade? Okay, I get it. So, Medusa was a beautiful, sexy lady. She compared herself to one of the goddesses who got a little jealous, cast her upon a spell, turned her into a bloody Gorgon, turns the men's to stone, and now she got snakes for hairs. What a crazy lesson. Full-bodied Gorgons, usually shown in connection with the Perseus Medusa story. Yeah, be hot, but don't say you're hot. Be hot, but don't think hot. Damn. Well, let me ask you this then. Let's assume you could look at Medusa. Was she still a little, was she a looker? Even in her snake form? Or was she hideous? And that's why you turned to stone. So that cow that we talked to before can turn you to stone. Catoblepas turns you to stone. Medusas turn you to stone. Full-bodied Gorgons turn you to stone. Snaketail. Serpent and go to heaven. The earliest representations of such Gorgons are Boeotian relief pithos, which depict Perseus with head turned away, of course, decapitating a Gorgon because he can't look at her face or else he turns to stone. But I don't know how. It's like a welder. You can't look at the spot. You have to just assume and know it's there. Famous Medusae pediment. Shield of Heracles. Although the Gorgon being beheaded on the both Boeotian pithos is depicted as a female centaur with neither wings nor snakes present, and the Gorgons on the Eleusis amphora have wingless, wasp-shaped bodies with cauldron-like heads. By the end of the 7th century, humanoid bodies. Hell yeah, Curtis. One day you're going to be like one of those commenters on YouTube that on every welding video they be talking about, they've been welding for 160 years. Yeah, welding is hard though. So I guess the guys that can do it really do have an ego about it because it's not really all that easy. But yes, it is outstanding. I definitely would like more opportunities to weld. I don't have anything to weld, so I don't need to do it, but I would like to do it. Stick make tig. What's the one where you stick the stick to the TIG? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Bad welding is easy. Good welding is not. Wing curled hair. Cool. So we got a Gorgon here. Gorgonoia. Look at this Gorgon. A bearded Gorgonian? We get bearded Gorgonians here? Where's Medusa? There's been considerable and wide-ranging speculation concerning the possible origins of the story of Perseus and the Gorgons, as well as Gorgonia, the representations of Gorgon faces, the origins of the Perseus-Gorgon story and Gorgonia, even with respect to each other, as uncertain. The Perseus-Gorgon story might have come first, inspiring the development. Oh, yeah, okay, so you cut the Gorgon's head off, then you gotta describe where the freaking Gorgon came from in the first place. They gotta make up all sorts of shit. The Gorgonian. a device to ward away unwanted things, and which was an origin dancer worn mask. MIG welding. I should try it. What is the difference? Like, what do you do? What is the purpose of each type of welding? I mean, I am on Wikipedia. I could just probably look that up. Homunculus. Yes. Oh, okay, that's cool. Homunculus, little person, is a small human being popularized in 16th century alchemy and 19th century fiction. It is historically referred to as the creation of a miniature, fully formed human. The concept has roots in, whoa, okay, preformationism as well as earlier folklore. Oh, wow, okay. Nice. Hell yeah. Good guy to know. The term lends its name to the cortical homunculus, an image of a person with the size of the body parts distorted to represent how much area of the cerebral cortex of the brain is devoted to it. What? This is sounding interesting. Let's go ahead and click that. That's disturbing. Hold on. You guys see the picture of this thing? You guys see the no, that's not it. You guys see this cortical homunculus? You ever seen this thing? Look at this guy. Let's open him up. They show the creature is the size of the body part as it relates to how much the brain spends doing stuff with it. And looks like hands are pretty important here to the brain. It's such a tiny part of the brain, yet the hand is so big. This is weird. Okay, where'd that origami guy go? Origami, if you come in here and if you donate $1,000, I'll get this tattooed on my back. I'll get the homunculus man tattooed on my back if origami comes back in here and gives me $1,000. This one's even weirder. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna get this tattoo on my back. Get back in here, origami. I need you to get me this guy, weird fucking guy tattooed on my back. Look at this weird foot hand. It is definitely an odd thing going on here. Yeah, it does. It really does. A buttocks. We're looking at the motor homunculus buttocks. Whoa, yes, yes, yes. Hell yes. This is what I want. I want one of these. Hell yes. How do I get this? Does anybody know anybody who makes stuff like this? Because this is what I want. I want that sitting on my table. I don't want a TV. I just want to stare at this weird looking thing all day. This is now this is a creature. This is a gooblin. This is the homunculus man. So this is where they get homunculus from. This is where they get homunculus from, guys. This little creature right there. Natural History Museum of London. Wow, yes! Yes! I love this thing. Yes. It's outstanding. Did not know this existed. So happy to have found this. Captain Olimar. Throw some homunculus men in the chat. Look at that. It was a butt cheek. You see that? Throw some homunculus man in the chat. Homunculus men in the chat. Huge hands. Tiny little butt. Yeah, Curtis, exactly. Let's get this little eyeglass on here. He's got no. Oh, no. That was more than I expected. Look at that beanbag hanging down. And then we got huge hands. Guys, this guy cannot do what he needs to do in order to make sure he's intellect devourer. Oh, yes. I knew this would lead us into something How do I get out of things? Man, I keep getting myself stuck in these massive Wikipedia pictures and I can't get out. I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. I had to sneeze. I love this article. This article is great. This one will get us banned from live, so we're not going to click on it, but you can imagine what is going on here. And believe me, ladies, you can invite this gentleman over. Yeah, I did. I muted it just in time. I love this guy. Definitely want one of these things. So if anybody knows people who make these for an affordable price, go ahead and get at me. And it doesn't have to be homunculus. I can have any sort of weird, tiny creature like that. Now let's learn more about homunculus. References to the homunculus do not appear. He actually, honestly, Cthulhu or Jubilex. Okay. We are gonna be in search of. Okay, I think Sunday we're gonna do a Craigslist. Sunday feels like a Craigslist night. I think Sunday we're gonna do a Craigslist stream, and we will try to find some homunculus statues. I'm gonna write that down. I got to have a homunculus statue. Hopefully, we can barter for it. Jubilex. Preformationism? Would you like to make a Mandragora as powerful as the homunculus, little man in a bottle? So praised by Parseculus? Then find a root? Oh, it's like the mandrake. ASAP, homunculus. Cut off the ends of the root and bury it at night in some country churchyard in a dead man's grave. For 30 days, water with cow's milk in which 3 bats have been drowned. When the 31st day arrives, take out the root in the middle of the night and dry it in an oven heated with branches of verbena. Should we try this? Should we go through the ritual of burying a root of the plant called Brioni? Take it to the ground on a Monday, the day of the moon, a little time for the vernal equinox, cut the ends off the root and bury it at night in some country churchyard in a dead man's grave. For 30 days, water it with cow's milk, in which 3 bats have been drowned. When the 31st day arrives, take out the root in the middle of the night and dry it in an oven heated with branches of verbena. Then wrap it up in a piece of dead man's winding sheet and carry it with you everywhere. What? What is this supposed to have done? Oh, because we made a Mandragora as powerful as a homunculus. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that. That seems like a lot of work to get a tiny person in a sperm cell bottle. Harry is a bummer. Harry doesn't believe in any of this stuff. Harry doesn't think that homunculus exists. Harry doesn't think I should spend 31 days in a country church graveyard pouring cow's milk that's been soaked with 3 dead bats in it. Doesn't think I should spend my time doing that. Harry. Chastise Harry, the non-believer. He doesn't bow to Lord Homunculus. Frankenstein and Faust have continued to influence works in the 21st century. The theme has been used not only in fantasy literature, but also to illuminate social topics. For instance, the British children's writers Mary Norton and Rumer Godin used homunculus motifs in their work, expressing various post-war anxieties. Harry is a non-believer. It's okay, Harry. We need someone here with a level head to draw us back to reality. You see, because if not, we'd be out here. We'd be out here just lottie-dying in a church freaking in a church courtyard. Human cloning, Tulpa, Taquin, Snugglepot, and Cuddlepie? Okay. What is Snugglepot and Cuddlepie? Oh, it's a book. Gumnut babies. Okay. If you guys are in hunculus, if you guys are in the down under areas, you got Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie and Little Ragged Blossom. Nice. The Adventures of Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie. Okay, so it's a book. Big deal. Let's see what's Ace of Night. Let's see what the Ace of Night's all about. Topics referred to by the same term. Okay. What does it mean? Toxin derived from some of the plants of genus Acinodum? I don't know what that is. We can go back to the cryptids by state. Hey, tell us the state, guys. Harry, what state are you in? Which one of these 50 United States are you in, Harry? You can tell us which one you're in, and I'll go look up the cryptid from your state. Mythical creature. It doesn't even have to be a cryptid. It's just I don't know if cryptids and mythical creatures are the same thing, or if they are just the same. I mean, you know, a cryptid is a mythical creature in some realms. Obviously, some people don't believe them to be mythical, Harry. So we're looking at the most popular. This is just a list that I clicked on the internet of by state the mythical creature that is, you know, well known in the state. So give me a state, guys. Give me a state, and let's go check out the mythical creature from the state that you would like to see. Where's your state, or where is a state that you like to go to in the United States, or where do you want, or which state do you want to know about? The I'm not trying to dox anyone, so you can just we all certainly are a little bit confused. It's Friday night. We're spending a late night on the internet. And I'm doing it to promote a stream that I'm gonna do on Sunday. Okay. Let me look up Indonesian cryptids. How about this? Oh, yes. You guys have plenty of monsters. You got Jin. What happened? Oh, boy. You got crocodile frogs. You got Gajina. Hello, crocodile frogs. Hello, Gajina. Check this out. Let's see Gajina. Let's see Harry. Elephant-headed figure with the body of a fish, used for Pataloonian sarcophagi in Bali. Harry, you've been holding out on us. You got Gajamina. Hello. You had Gajamina this whole time. Alligator frog. Let's see if the alligator frog comes up. Nope. Crocodile frog. Let's see what that's going to be about. Hey, is Indonesia worth going to? Should I go to Indonesia? Manta Perry. Dude, Pentagenarian is my new favorite. I'm sorry for all those former favorites, but Pentagenarian seems to know a lot of cool stuff that I can type in. The Genderwoo is a mythical creature from Java. Harry! Dude, Harry, look at this guy. You're telling me that's fake? Genderwoo? Genderuo? Reddish black-skinned hairy humanoid with large and muscular body? Hello, Harry. Interesting. Black-skinned hairy humanoid. And Harry is in here telling us that this isn't real. Sounds like there's some sort of concentrated misinformation coming from Indonesia. Generally is a muscular, hairy humanoid with reddish black skin and bulging eyes, but because of its supernatural ability, it may appear at first as hairy dwarf humanoid, homunculus, but can transform quickly into gigantic humanoid, giganticus, when approached by a human. It is also said to have the ability to communicate with humans and even transform into human to trick others. That is fantastic. This guy is a shapeshifter. This is why you don't know about him, Harry, because he's shifting shapes. He looks like a human just to trick you. He knows you're not going to trust him. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's some sexual stuff in here as well. Why do all the creatures end up having like weird sexual stories about them? Everybody gets some weird sex fantasy about the creatures. This is odd. But it is said that the Genderwu has a magnificent sex drive and hypnotic skill that is not... Yeah, it seems so far so good. They seduce women by transforming into their husbands and inhabit the female's uterus to gain sexual satisfaction for both itself and the women. That's very giving. It can even produce human Genderwu hybrid from this relationship. Insane. No, Harry, it's not. It's on the internet. It's not a myth. It's real. It's talking about it right here. I want you... Okay, Harry, I need you to go to the Java Island, and I need you to ask a couple of random Havanese villagers, and I need you to ask them if they themselves have experienced the Genderwu intoxicating love romp with a Genderwu. Angus came here to say that their algorithm has broke. I am so sorry that this is where they have dropped you off. It's like they brought you upstate. They brought the dog to the farm. They brought Angus to the farm upstate, and this is where they dropped them into the sexualization of the Genderwu from Indonesia. It's a tree-dwelling creature that seduces your women by taking the form of their husband. Look at this guy. If this doesn't reek of... Oh, how do you get this guy to... Give me this picture, man. Let me see it. Get full size. This is what I want to see. Yeah, okay. Guys, if you're not seduced already, I don't know what you're doing wrong. This guy's a hot number. Genderwu. I love it. Harry's got some good stuff going on over there in Indonesia. Genderwa. Wow, see, Wikipedia doesn't have it. They have this whole thing here, pictures and everything, and Wikipedia doesn't have it. Bogus. Wikipedia failed me on this one. Okay, Gajina, let's see this picture. Wow, look, you never see an underwater elephant fish. You never see that. Look at that. Look at this. You never get to see this. Okay, where'd that origami guy go? If origami comes back, he can give me $2,000. I'll end the stream, and I'll get that tattooed on my chest. I'll go to Indonesia. I'll get that tattooed on my chest in Indonesia. We just need origami to come back and give me $2,000 to do it. I love this thing. This thing rules. This is my new favorite cryptoid. What the hell happened? Honest trailers? No, thank you. I don't need this commercial. Oh yeah, Cthulhu is the sea monsters. Whoa! Okay, Harry, hello, Harry, look at this. Carcass found on Dungan Beach. You telling me this is fake? Yet here it is. A carcass found on Dungan Beach. A white furred carcass was found in Riau. The carcass found by nearby villagers, and parts of it were taken by them probably to eat and sell to a museum, like Indiana Jones would say. The villagers believe the carcass is from the now rare Gajina. Now rare. Was it was, popular, but now it's rare. On June 2010, a sea elephant is seen by a fisherman named Amir. Yes, look. Harry. We got it. Photo evidence. Sea elephant. It's got tusks. Detached from the body. As a result, they only took the tusk. The fisherman said the carcass is as big as a 250 GT ship, about 15 to 30 meters in length. This thing is huge. It's a whale elephant. A whale elephant. It's a whale elephant. Wow. 2016. As recently as 8 years ago, they've seen these elephant whales. Plausible explanations that they are actually a decomposed whale carcass. No. I'm sorry. You don't become an elephant when you decompose a whale. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that. Misidentified elephant seal. Although no species of elephant seal exists in Indonesian and Malaysian waters. Dugongs. No, I think it's a cool elephant fish. I think I like this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like Indonesia. I think we're gonna head over there. Well, no, I've never been to Indonesia, of course. I would love to go, and if I got the opportunity to see one for myself, I would definitely take an objective look at it. What's up, Dino? We're looking at cryptids from your state. Tell me your state that you live in, if you live in the United States, and I'll find, or your country, wherever, I'll find the mythological creature from your place. In Papua New Guinea, there's a cryptid called the Murray. It was first seen by a canoe of native villagers. What is it? It's an amphibious creature approximately 6 feet in width, with 2 short forelimbs, legs as wide as palm tree trunks, a long neck and a slender tail. The creature's head has been compared to that of a large-eyed bovine with teeth as long as a man's fingers. Ooh, Korea. Oh, hell yeah, dab. Love it. Love it. Got you, John. Next. Let's see what let's see what sort of Korean cryptids there are. Legendary creatures of Korea. Okay, how about this? Bulgogi. Fire dog? Hello. Korean mythology. Daegu Gyeokbuk province, an ancient, early extinct breed of dog called Bulgogi. The name of this breed refers to resemblance of the mythical dog beasts. Oh, it's Jindo. Oh, yeah, I know this dog. How about this Lake Tianchi monster? No pictures, though. That's right. Lake Tianchi monster. You know about this. It's a large buffalo-like creature attacked 3 people. The mountain goats album Heretic Parade. This thing is dangerous. I don't want to. Kogogi. Yeah. Yeah, it got into that, actually. I didn't really want to talk much about it, so I just moved on. Kugogi. Pugasari. Whoa, look at this. I love this guy. It's a metal eating, you guys were talking about welding. And here we go. Here's Pulgasaris. These guys eat metal. I love this thing. It's like a weird, this thing has a trunk, but it looks like a scorpion trunk. It's like a scorpion tail, but it's like a elephant's trunk. That's kind of cool. It's a bloodthirsty beast that grows in size the more metal it eats. According to mythology, it was created by a Buddhist monk who was on the run from the law because Buddhism was illegal in Goryeo era Korea. He created a small figure out of rice grains and fed it needles, and it began to grow. Soon enough, it was massive, and the government sent soldiers to kill it with arrows and swords, but it simply ate the metal weapons and grew in power. Finally, they decided to kill it with fire, but this had no effect on it. Of course, you can't kill it with fire. It eats metal. You can't kill it with fire if it eats metal. Pulgasari carried the fire to burn down a local village. Myths differ on the fate of the Pulgasari. Some say that it lives to this day. Ooh. Bulgasari is a South Korean film about the monster, but Pulgasari is a North Korean film about the monster. Dino, can you get us a copy of these films? Dino, can you get us a copy of these films? I've been to Seoul once, and I did a performance in Seoul. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dino, you gotta get me this movie. You gotta get me this movie. Let me tell you about this movie. Pulgasari is a 1985 epic kaiju film directed and co-produced by Shin Sang-ok with special effects by Teriyaki Nakano, a multinational co-production between North Korea, Japan, and China. It is a remake of the South Korean film called Bulgasari. The film stars Chung Son-hui, Ham Ji-sop. Yeah, and I'll give you the money, Dino. You just got to find it. If you're in Korea, you have a better chance of being able to find it. I'll ask my Korean friend. Dude, I'll eat anything in Korea. I have, and it was delicious. Don't know what it was, but I ate it. It tells the story of blacksmith's daughter whose blood brings to life a metal-eating monster envisioned by her father to defeat the monarchy. Pulgasari was the last film made by Shannon under the orders of Kim Jong-il during the abduction of him and his wife. Yeah, because he was like a film guy. Ah, you live in Taiwan now. Okay. Well, look, Dino, if we stay in touch, you, me, and someone from North Korea, we're going to find this movie. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Pensagenarian, if you eat two, I'll eat one. Pretty much how it goes with everything. I love this movie. I'm going to find it. It looks old. It looks cool. And it looks like it's probably not easy to find. Toho Studios. Oh, it's somewhere in the United States. I'll find it. I'll watch it. Oh, yeah, they're weird. Yeah, yes. What are they called? They're called like, see you, Dino. They're called like golden something. Yeah, that's weird. ginger chicken. Good luck. Thank you, Dino. Dino comes in, drops some Pulgasari, and then gets G's, T's, F's, and O's. Where are we going next, guys? What are we going to see? We saw all sorts of cool stuff from North and South Korea. Where else are we going to go and see Pulgasari? The metal eating. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some off-putting flavors there. But yeah, there's quite a few things I would eat more than once. There's some things I would just straight up avoid because I didn't care much for it. I'm not too picky though. Miniature artists. Bulgasari was the first South Korean film to use special effects. That's dope. I'm all about it. Okay, let's see where else we can go. Let's do this for another 30 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a night. We're gonna be back on. Whoa, that sounds awesome! I don't think I had that crab pasta on a stick with red sauce. You got me. I'm in. Let's try it. Let's try Asian mermaids. Nas. Dude, Indonesia is full of cool stuff. Doodle streams. N, thank you for coming back. Yeah, I think so. Probably next Tuesday. I'm trying to do them consistently, but not the only thing. Because I think that they are really great, but I think some people don't like them. So I'm trying to build a collection of people who do like them and people who don't like them. But yeah, probably Tuesday. And if you are interested, let me double check my schedule. Yeah, I think Tuesday might be a good one. Sunday, I think we're gonna do a Craigslist show where we're gonna reach out on Craigslist. I got my Craigslist ads set up. We're gonna reach out on Craigslist free ads. We're gonna go through Craigslist. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I love to do them. Just trying to do like some rotation stuff. Just try to get a variety of stuff because I'm trying to just figure out what I'm doing here on the streams. Figure out what I like to do. Bugulag? But Bugulag, I think, is like, oh, I know that. Is that the egg? Or is that not the egg? Yeah, I guess like for the benefit of the people that are in the chat, I'm like relatively new to streaming. I think I've done it for 2 months now or so. Not consistently for 2 months, but I've done it for about 2 months now. Yeah, I won't touch the egg either. And I am stumbling upon stuff that I like. I'm stumbling upon stuff that seems to please an audience of some folks. Interesting collection of people, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cultivate a collection of interesting people. Primarily because I make videos that I find interesting and fun. And I think that I'm trying to cultivate a collection of a community of people who might also find them interesting and fun. And yes, we're going to wear Nike Cortez. Yes, we're going to wear similar, but not exact, colored sweats. Yes, we're going to drink a little poison. But we will all ascend to that space station in the sky together. No, hell no. You grow it. You grow it. It's always on top of mind. When you got seven matcha pulled up, you're one step away from Heaven's Gate. Lit Golden Mermaid. Uh, but yeah, Sunday I think we're gonna do Craigslist. Tuesday I think we're gonna do uh, a doodle stream, and who knows what happens then? Because then we're gonna roll on into the weekend, and I think this weekend we're gonna get wild. That's what I think we're gonna do. Heaven's Gate. You got it. I'm gonna look that up. Any music suggestion anybody has, I'm gonna look it up on another screen over here. Let's see here. Hell yes. Yeah, this looks troubling. This is good. Here it comes. I love it. Yeah, that's right. That's hilarious. Oh man, guys, this is creepy. It looks like the what is the band from um with Ninja and the one lady, uh they're from South Africa. You guys know the guys. They were in that Chappie movie, or District, was it District 9, or was it District 9 or Chappie? Oh wow, they're all in, huh? I love those movies. District 9, I think I loved them both. District 9 and Chappie. Dude, they're really trying to get us to watch honest trailers. I don't want to. They gotta stop it. Stop with the honest trailers. Look at these dudes. Yes, I would be in a band with these dudes immediately. Look at these guys. Check them out. I love these guys. That's me right there. If you ever wanted to see what I look like around a campfire, that's me right there. Not playing this instrument, not really knowing how to play the instrument, definitely not playing it, but having it and holding it. Dude, Turtle Man? Hell yeah. This is me when I'm in a social situation and I turn into a turtle, just tuck my head into a shell and protect myself from all that, you know, concerning socialization. This guy, too. Wow. It's hard to see, but the top guy. I like that. That looks like me. The non-snas is another form of jinn, hybrids of human-like and animal-like forms, and may account for some of the encounters with mysterious creatures. It is described in the Book of 1001 Nights as a half-human being it has a half head, half body. Half head, half body, one arm, one leg. Hops around on a single leg. What? It what? It's got a half. It's got a half arm. Stop playing honest trailers. What the hell? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, these are jinn. Nas nas. It's just a one arm, one leg, half head, half body. Like the mythical cat from Korea. Yeah, this guy's not gonna be this is not a this is no trouble for us. We like this guy. I don't know why it's looking like this. He's got 2 legs, 2 arms, and a goat. And this guy floats. Oh, you can't see it. This guy floats. So I don't see this being a problem for us at all. I actually see it being not a problem. We don't have to worry about these guys. These guys, not a problem for us. We're not worried about Nas. Now, creatures from the deep sea. I love that this, like, talk about, like, creatures, about cryptids, right? I love that there is a picture of the spoonbill in one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple paper eater. I love the picture of the spoonbill in the creatures of the deep, former cryptids and creatures of the deep sea. But spoonbill is, Harry, for your benefit, spoonbill is a real bird, which rules. What it sounds like is that there's a dude. Is Honest Trailers doing bad? Is that why they keep doing this? Oh, I know why. Because I'm on the fandom website. I get it. I just didn't know why they kept showing this to me. Look at these. Whoa. There is a lot of stuff. Oh, hell yes. I was hoping we'd get onto Bigfoots here. Really hoping we'd get onto Bigfoots here. Because there's Yeti and there's Skunk Ape. Who else is there? Because look, check out this list. Where'd he go? Pilotfish. Yeah, but that's real. This is awesome. These guys rule. It's almost better to look at the real stuff because look at this thing. Wait. Oh, I love that. Kurt, is that real? I got Bigfoot on my feet. No, I wouldn't like this. I wouldn't enjoy this experience. I'm glad they exist, but I don't like it. Ectoparasites. It said it tastes good. What does it do when you catch it? It says the pilot fish. The pilot fish is edible, and it's said to taste good, but is rarely available due to its erratic behavior when caught. What does it do? Okay. The pilotfish congregates around sharks, rays, and sea turtles, where it eats ectoparasites on and leftovers around the host species. Younger pilotfish are usually associated with jellyfish and drifting seaweeds. They are also known to follow ships, sometimes for long distances. What? Their fondness for ships led the ancients to believe that they would navigate a ship to its desired course. The pilotfish color is between silver and something fucking excited. Its dark-colored bars disappear, and its body turns silvery white. No, with 3 broad blue patches on its back. It can be recognized by its 5 to 7 distinctive transverse. Yeah, I want to look it up. When pilotfish can be seen with all manner of sharks, they prefer accompanying the oceanic white-tip shark. Yeah, because if you come face to face with these suckers, got it's got a shark hanging out with it. So of course you don't want to bump into this sucker. Sailors, shark, and pilotfish share something like close companionship. What? Yeah, I love those guys. There are a few possible conflicting etymologies of pilotfish. Oh, I see. There's Greek mythology about these guys too. Well, that's crazy. So they just made up a story and then all of a sudden the fish exist? That's messed up. Harry's spinning. Harry's mind is blown right now because these fish exist. I love that we started with mythological and then we just slipped into the weirdest freaking fish on earth. Pinterest. Okay, Chris, how do I? Let me see if I can click on that. Oh yes, that rules. Let me pull this up. Bigfoot rock art. Whoa, what is that? What is it? Native Bigfoot rock art. Yeah, look at this. So what do they think this is? What's the prevailing what is the prevailing Oh no. Yeah, no, I was looking on another screen, so I had to pull it on over here. What is the prevailing theory on these guys? Bigfoot the hairy man. Well, yeah, there's plenty of Bigfoot here. Sasquatch lives matter. Mongolian. Skunk ape. Yeah, look at that guy. Yeah, that's right. You're here to date my daughter. Big scary skunk ape comes out, forces your ass to explain yourself. Yeah, look at these guys. I love them. We got them on Reddit. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, what the hell is going on here? What is that? It's like, yeah, it's like those do you remember those do you guys remember those like the yep guys? Yep from Sesame Street. So that's what it looks like. But why would they paint look, if they could paint the men like this in the background, they wouldn't paint a man like this, right? So what the hell did they do here? What is it? It's not a man. Look, these are men. Well, probably. Who knows? I don't know what the hell they are. This is a deer or a rabbit. These look like families or something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they give him a little puff on top, huh? That's cool. I like it. I like that. I don't know where that came from. Wendigo though. We're definitely looking up Wendigo. Look at this thing. What happens if Wendigo bites you? Yep. It could be a bear. That's interesting. It could be a bear. Could definitely be a bear. Wendigo is a mythological creature or evil spirit originating from Algonquin folklore. The concept of the Wendigo has been widely used in literature and other works of art, such as social commentary and horror fiction. The Wendigo is often said to be a malevolent spirit, sometimes depicted as a creature with human-like characteristics. Dude, that's not wrong. Oh yeah, I mean it's a great looking image. whatever it is doesn't actually matter. Dude, dope. I love it. Sounds awesome. Hobbs is right though. They'd be like, "What's he look like?" Fairies are real. Did you see the video? What's the tune says? What's the video? The Wendigo is often said to be a malevolent spirit, sometimes depicted as a creature with human-like characteristics which possesses human beings. It is said to cause its victims to a feeling of insatiable hunger. Like that movie Thinner. Do you remember the Thinner movie? The guy couldn't they said I curse you thinner. Um Whoa, Wendigo psychosis? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. It said that caused the victims to feel insatiable hunger and desire to eat other humans, Jeffrey Dahmer's, and the propensity to commit murder. In some representations, the Wendigo is described as a giant human with a heart of ice. Okay, that's that picture. Whose approach is signaled by a foul stench or sudden unseasonable chill. So we got skunk ape on our hands. Skunk ape's a Wendigo. In modern psychiatry, the disorder known as Wendigo psychosis is characterized by symptoms such as an intense craving for human flesh and fear of becoming a cannibal. So that's wild because people are not normally concerned about becoming a cannibal. And if you begin to somehow feel like you have a craving for human flesh, you may have a crisis on your hands. You may not be excited about that craving for human flesh. I, for one, wouldn't mind. I'll go on record as to say, if someone wanted to donate me a reasonable amount of uh, let's say, um, ethically acquired human flesh to eat, I'll eat it. Ethically acquired, it can't be unethically acquired. This is not. It has to be like a true donation of edible human flesh. But I don't feel like I'm a Wendigo yet. I'll get there. Wendigo psychosis is described as a culture-bound syndrome. In some First Nation communities, symptoms such as insatiable greed and destruction of the environment are also thought to be symptoms of Wendigo psychosis. Crazy. Often cited as to why the Indian guides of the Donner Party did not engage in cannibalism. Whoa. But I wonder. Okay, so if you eat the person, you become Wendigo. So the people who were doing the Indian guides of the Donner Party did not engage in cannibalism because they did not want to become Wendigo. Gotcha. I got the uncontrollable urge. I want to eat all of the people. Uncontrollable urge. I want to become Wendigo. I said, yeah, yeah. And just got off the train. He's like, wait a minute. You want to eat some ethically sourced human meat? I mean, I'm telling you, it has to be ethically sourced, but what are you going to do? If someone offers you a plate full of human meat, what are you going to do? Say no? Come on. Come on, people. And they have it certified. Wait, what? Did he actually do this? This is a real thing? Okay, wait a minute. Curtis, it'll be like that scene from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when they serve them like snake surprise and they go like, or eyeball soup or chilled monkey brains. That was my favorite. Chilled monkey brains. Wild Wendigo. Dude, I mean, yeah, I would prefer not to eat it, but you know, what are you gonna do? Concept and a metaphor. Whoa, this goes deep. Whoa, look at these guys. Holy cow, look at these. Oh, that's right, dude. I love Temple of Doom. It's so good. So good. Whoa, these Wendigos are wild looking though. Okay. Whoa. Armin. Okay, I'm looking him up. Armin Mewes. Okay. Hold on, guys. We did find a disgusting rabbit hole, and a German we started with the big purple man. I don't remember what we called him, purple something, and he ended up being a bad guy. And now we got Armin Mewes, who um who received international attention for murdering and eating a volunteer victim in 2001. Oh my God. It's been 23 years since Armin Mewes found a volunteer and ate them. After Mewes and the victim jointly attempted to eat the victim's severed penis, Mewes murdered his victim and proceeded to eat a large amount of the flesh. No! He was arrested in 2002. Oh, manslaughter? I bet it wasn't worth it. I bet it was not worth it, guys. 8 years in prison just to get a taste of that meat, that man meat. I mean, he got it. Oh my gosh. He then got a retrial. Oh man. And was convicted of murder and ended up spending the rest of his life in prison. But here's the thing, why wouldn't he then donate his body? That okay, but that I mean that's certainly an interesting take on it. I still don't like it, but that's an interesting philosophy. So they made a videotape. They should not have done that. That was a mistake. I do think it's kind of fun that he would invite them over, tell them that he wants to eat them, but only like if they want to be eaten, which is, I guess, uh, an interesting approach. I wouldn't say yes. I would definitely say no, but it's very interesting that this person decided that this was actually okay for him to do, and he did it. And then they burned down his house. Wendigo. Wow. Mic drop. I do mic drop in the club. Mine towel. That is wild. Okay. So we learned about some real monsters. All real monsters. What? Did they like bound a book with his skin? What did they do with this? Why did they here? Well, I mean, look, they have body worlds, right? The body worlds exhibit. People donate their bodies to science all the time. It's your body. You can donate to whatever you want. I can respect body autonomy in that way. You want to donate your body to a weirdo in Germany who wants to eat it, you can do that. I would definitely want to get that in writing, um, so that he doesn't come and try to take his meal early. I wouldn't like that. Yeah, that's unfortunate for those people to be involved in that type of stuff. And get I hope I never get presented with the opportunity to eat a person, because I just don't think I'd like it that much. What else are we looking at here? What state we're gonna go to? Let's see all these guys, because we got skunk ape. Zero. We got skunk ape. We got Bigfoot. Let's look up Snallygaster. Anybody out there from Virginia? If anyone's out there from Virginia, we're going to see the Snallygaster. Toe poppers. Yes, Snallygaster. So in American folklore, the Snallygaster is a bird reptile chimera originating in the superstitions of early German immigrants, later combined with sensationalistic newspaper. Early sightings associated the Snallygaster with Frederick County, Maryland, especially the areas of South Mountain and the Middletown Valley. Later reports would expand on sightings encompassing an area of the central Maryland and Washington, D.C. area. Okay, cool. So in the 18th and 19th centuries, we got German immigrants talking about a bird reptile chimera. So it's a bird and reptile little hybrid, quick ghost in German. Okay, so what do we think it is? A mountain chicken? Creature mixed the half bird feathers. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Really appreciate your contributions. Had a good time with you here. We'll be wrapping this up soon too. I think we're gonna do about 9 more minutes or so, see how he goes, and then probably hit the hay myself. I was just trying to scrape as much, trying to figure something out, and then I'm just hitting it hard now because I got the energy for it, and trying to just cultivate a group of folks who are having a good time out on the internet, like to watch comedy videos, and figure out what we do here on these lives. We've been having a good time doing them, trying to do at least 1 or 2 a week. And this is number 2 for this week. Well, yeah, because we did one on Sunday, and we're doing one today, and we'll probably do another one on Sunday. So we're going to do 2 this week, maybe 2 or 3 next week. We're going to try. Razor sharp teeth. I want to see a picture of this Snallygaster. Look at that Snallygaster. I love it. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Faxlore. Let's look Faxlore. And then we will, we'll probably end pretty soon here. Let's look up Faxlore first. Yeah, thanks a lot. And we'll be here Sunday. Yes, I love Faxlore. I love this. I love this. I love it. This is like chain letters prior to the email. And what would they do? Was it random? Like you would get it sent to you? Faxlore is a sort of folklore, humorous text, folk poetry, folk art, and urban legends that are circulated not by word of mouth, but by fax machine. Xerox lore or photocopy lore is similar material circulated by photocopying. The first use of the term Xerox lore was in Michael J. Preston's essay Xerox Lore, 1974. Photocopy lore is perhaps the most frequently encountered name of the phenomenon now because of trademark concerns along Xerox. Oh yeah, okay. Can't call it Xerox. Yeah, because first of all, the Xerox machine makes, or the fax machine makes the most insane noises when you're getting a fax, and then as it comes through, it's this fucking weird. It's this weird. This one's in German. Cartoons and jokes often circulate. Let's get a good example. Ethnic humor. Blueprints, World War II. And you just have to, you could just randomly send it too. They don't have to like, they don't have to like, they don't have to want it. Procter & Gamble logo was a satanic symbol. It was linked to 1980s activity of several Amway distributors. I would like to see some of this. Heaven is where the police are British, the lovers French, the mechanics German, the chef's Italian, and it is all organized by the Swiss. Hell is where the police are German, the lovers Swiss, the mechanics French, the chef's British, and it's all organized by the Italian. Now that's funny, okay. It makes me think of that guy who is the Longmont Potion Castle guy. I didn't know about it. Someone had told me about it, and it's that guy who does the crank calls, and he's been doing it for decades. And he just, calls people up. It's just kind of like a, it's kind of like a, it's just a, it's a throwback to when things were maybe a little bit simpler, which kind of feels like the Craigslist stuff. Fauns in America? No, but that sounds awesome. I think we're gonna stumble upon something with this Craigslist stuff. We're gonna go through the free stuff on Sunday. We're gonna go through the personals. We got our Craigslist ads set up. I'm gonna look it up. Phone Losers America. Nice. 1994. Freaking hacking zine. Oh, cool. Awesome. They have a podcast. Hell yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna do on Sunday, probably start around 8 or 9 p.m. Pacific. We're gonna get into the Craigslist stuff again, probably, and then get ourselves into some trouble. I got a Craigslist. I got a Craigslist email set up. We got a Craigslist account set up. We're ready to go. We're ready to get our Craigslist on. We're ready to get our Craigslist going. Sounds hilarious. I love it. Oh yeah, these angler fish are wild and they are real. That's right, Harry. We are the ones that bring them into the existence. But look at this creep job. Do you see these guys? Look at this insanity here. What the hell? And you know what they say about this guy is they say like the male fish goes and clings on to the female fish and then like he can't let go. And so then like the female fish's skin grows around the male fish and he gets embedded in her body so that she has like the male fish to drag around and be part of her so that she can procreate. Thanks a lot, Captain. Appreciate it. See you Sunday if you're around. If not, just peace be with you, as they say. I'm going to end it here in about 2 minutes, guys. Appreciate you spending your time, anybody who has and anybody who continues to do so. We'll probably do another stream on Sunday, 8 or 9 o'clock Pacific time here. Will be another just sitting here looking at the computer kind of thing. If you bring some energy, we'll bring some energy. I was a little tired today, but I just wanted to get some time in, so I freaking threw it down. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. We will do more stuff, and we're open to suggestions. So anytime anybody has an idea that they would like us to see, go ahead and pitch it out there. I'll write it in my little notepad, and I'll consider it in my time away from the streams. I won't consider it on stream because that would be a silly way to run a stream. Although if I wanted to do like a stream Shark Tank where people just come in, pitch me a stream, and I say whether or not I'll buy it. And by buy it, I mean do it. We can do that one day. That would be a fun little hour of power, maybe, where people just pitch me stream ideas. I mean, I really don't know if I'm good at prank calls, but I would try. I used to do them as a kid, but they were like just, I mean, obviously they were harmless. I might try. I got a Google Voice set up. I think we could do it. I think it'd be a little fun. Might give that a shot. Yeah, it was fun. I like doing it. I like causing a little bit of trouble like that. A little chaos. Not being mean, but causing a little bit of chaos. But that might be fun. That might be fun to try to do. I would definitely try to do that in the future for sure. That would be a fun little ditty to try to do. Um, yeah, we're gonna keep thinking. I got in trouble a lot actually when I was a kid because I would call uh the parents of my friends and I would like leave messages on the machine and I would try to do a voice and thinking I was real clever and like the voice was so well done that they would never know it was me and it was so obviously me and instead of accepting that I was caught, I would just flat out and blatantly deny any participation in it. In fact, I would go on to say that, like, oh, yeah, I got a message too, very similar, very nasty. Um, wouldn't wish it upon anybody. I'm so sorry this happened to you, but it also happened to us. So, you accusing me is like kind of messed up. Yeah, I would go use the public phone next door. We had this payphone um, next door to the house I grew up in. So we would go down there, call 1-800-Flowers all the time because that was like the 1-800 number I would remember. What's up, Psyduck? The phone book was so devious. Like, just to have the numbers out there was so awesome. You just dialed it up at random or not at random. You could actually find people in the phone book and you would call them with intention. That was awesome. Oh, that's so funny. You just got like two people on the line. That's actually really that's a great way to do it too because then you're feeding off of their energy as well, and you're not like relying on the other person to do. You're not relying on the mark to do the work for you. You get to like bounce off of your friend, so it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to dial some random numbers or get on that Craigslist. We can get on that Craigslist and express interest, and maybe we'll have to do a little earlier one on Craigslist one day, so that we don't because I don't want to call them at like 4 in the morning, you know, because that's borderline harassment, and I don't really want to be mean right now. Um, I'll call them at 4 in the afternoon. I'll disturb their early lunch or late lunch, early dinner. That I don't have a problem with. Disturbing someone's late lunch, early dinner is not a problem for me. Can someone translate Chinese? I don't know what it says. Maybe I don't want to know what it says. You know what I'm saying? I know Blake, my buddy Blake. If you Curtis knows Blake, he's out ghost hunting. He wanted me to come. I should have slept. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we should send faxes. We should send faxes. Thank you. This guy thinks my hello, bros. How do we send how do I can you write it in phonetic can you write it phonetically to me? Can you write something phonetically in Chinese for me to say back? Here, I'll look it up. What should I say? Um, translate English to Chinese. Shishi. Chinese. I went to China once. Shishi. What the hell is... Hello, Shundi. Harry, Harry, do you know about this? Nice. Let's speak Chinese to this guy. No, welcome back to the Wikipedia stream where I speak Chinese to this guy. Come on. Ni hao. Ni hao zhao. On un. Wo jiao ben. Wo jiao. Wo jiao down in the well. Am I doing okay, Harry? Let me know. Gong xi. Fa xie. What's he say? Am I doing okay? Gong xi fa xie. I don't know. Chinese is not a language that I could understand. That was not an easy one to try to learn. I do recommend going to China, though. It was a lot of fun. I liked it. I had a good time. Hello, awesome. You're amazing. Cool. 谢谢. Okay, cool. Well, look at this. We got 100 people here. That's really sweet. I really appreciate you all coming here and hanging out with me on what could be either a Friday or Saturday. Cherie, are you in Mexico? I'll go to Mexico. What should I do in Mexico if I get there? I know they got chupacabra, right? I would love to do some more traveling and stream there. I would enjoy very much to go to Mexico. It's very close. I could definitely get there. Dude, Quetzalcoatl rules. Look at this guy. See that? Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Go to freaking a Buscador or Busco or what is it? Look at this Quetzalcoatl eating a dude. Ghost hunting with tequila? I'll do it. Agave. Look at this poor sap getting eaten by a Quetzalcoatl. Loser. Dude, no savvy right there. Quetzalcoatl rules. It's a post-classic Quiche Maya. Cucamontes was the feathered serpent divinity of ppal who created. I want to go to those pyramids. Where are those? I'll go there. Live stream the pyramids. I'll do it. I would definitely. I would have to cry if I were going to. I mean, look, I will go for fun. Aztec pyramids, yeah, that's what I need to go do. Apocalyptico. I definitely have to figure out how to master crowdsourcing so I can make a trip like that fun to stream at. If I'm just hanging out and I'm on vacation, streaming is going to be a bummer, I think. Maybe not, though. Because sometimes when I'm on vacation, I'm just kind of hanging out. But this guy's got to hook me up. I want to go tequila ghost hunting. Find me some Quetzalcoatl. Capture all the Pokemon. Cue the Winged Serpent, 1982 horror film, which Quetzalcoatl takes a more dragon-like appearance rather than its original snake-like look. Nice! I want to see this stuff. Whoa. So the Aztec pyramids, I just built them on top. Dude, so there's like this like Necromunda underground of Aztec pyramids. So it goes pyramid on top of pyramid. Wait, you don't want to talk about the pyramids? They built the pyramids around the new pyramids? What? Oh, because they just expanded. They're just like, yo, we need bigger pyramids. We gotta get bigger pyramids. We gotta build bigger pyramids. Dude, that's crazy. Quetzalcoatlus is the largest known species of pterosaur and the largest organism ever to take flight. Is also named in the honor of the god. Oh, they named it after him. I was like, why did they? So wait, Curtis, can you see the? Can you go in? Can you visit these pyramids still? I know that some of the pyramids they closed. Like you're not allowed to even go there anymore. Um, I would like to. I would definitely like to go there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try to figure out a way to. I'll like set a Google alert for some cool places. I'll find some relatively affordable flights to cool places, and then we can go explore them. That would be worth it to me to go do. I would like to do that. Do some local Anthony Bourdain type shit. Eat the food. I'll take Spirit Airline. How long of a trip is this? Where's the? Oh, I mean, how long do I have to fly to get to Quetzalcoatl? I think Spirit Airlines good for any trip under 3 days and 8 hours. Oh, are they bad at flying? I mean, I've flown them a couple times, but it was never a long. It was like, you know, a 2 hour flight, so it was not bad. But maybe they put their best pilots on the short ones to sell you on it. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you know what? I've heard of this. I've heard of this. People falling out of their seats and stuff. No, you're right. Maybe I don't want to do Spirit. You're right. I'll find a better one. I'll find like a real airline offering like discounted flights. That's what I'll try. Wait, is there free liquor on Spirit? No way. That's no, that's Spirit. You're talking about spirits, the liquor, Scott. Um, I'll try to figure it out. I'll start a I'll start the down I'll start the well Patreon. You guys we'll figure out what rewards we give to people for joining the Patreon. What is it? No, there's a better one than Patreon, isn't there? We're gonna make t-shirts. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make a bunch of t-shirts or stickers. We're gonna do something. We got all these drawings coming out, so we got so much cool potential imagery that people can. Once I get the thing where we can start making custom stickers, it's gonna be dope. Not stickers like stickers you put on things, but the chat stickers, that'll be dope. Once we can start doing chat stickers, that'll be nice. I don't know, just some fun stuff to do on the internet while we hang out and look at Quetzalcoatl, talk about Spirit Airlines, look at people getting eaten alive, which is crazy. Look at this guy. This is Buffalo Bill from that movie that says, he goes, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. It's a giant bat associated with night, death, and sacrifice. The name is also used in the Popol Vuh to refer to large bat-like monsters. Modern sightings of giant bats in Mexico continue to this day. Yeah, no kidding. I would love to go see giant vampire bats. Well, Jay, you ever seen that movie, Silence of the Lambs, where Buffalo Bill is wearing a like weird Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat outfit, and then he tucks his nuts between his legs, and he does that sort of like little dance. That's what I'm talking about. But this is called Kamazats, and it's a giant vampire bat from Mayan mythology in southern Mexico and Central America. I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, please ask another to clarify. But if you want to know what the heck I'm doing here on the internet, I'm building a community of individuals who enjoy hanging out online in order to cultivate a community and more importantly, make funny videos for people who like funny videos. So I think that's about it. That summarizes what I'm doing right now. And I'm on Wikipedia doing deep dives into cryptids and mythological creatures. That's the I think it just depends. I'm not a cryptid crypto guy. I would love it. That would be dope, Scott. You brought up a really, really good point. It would be sweet to have more of this stuff in an entertaining context. Jay, to answer your question, it really depends, I think, on the mythological beast. The fun part of me wants to believe that all this stuff could potentially be real or has been real. The logical part of me knows it probably isn't. But yeah, I'm just more interested in the stories. I love hearing about where the hell these stories come from, what the hell these people think about, why they thought this stuff happened. I like hearing about potential origin explanations, how the hell the actual stories came about. Look, the lady said on Sunday they were talking about Peru, alien pottery. You guys see this? Wait a minute, is this it? What was it? Was anybody there on Sunday? Thank you, Harry. Was anybody there on Sunday? We saw these creatures. No, not this guy. Get out of here. Alien ceramic beads. I can't remember what she said. There was something that we looked up, and it was like Peruvian aliens. Peruvian dinosaurs. That's what it was. Dinosaurs. Dude. Peru dinosaurs. Stones. Look at this stuff. Look what we found out about. This was what we were looking at. This is what inspired this stream is the Ika stone. What? J-Ram, what? I'm sorry, I've been disconnected the last couple weeks. Wait, the structures or the stones? Don't tell me the stones are fake. It's gonna bum me out. I'll scroll to the bottom to see. Here we go. Interpretation, analysis. Oh, okay. Hoax. Okay, well, yeah, that was fun. Why was that lady spreading hoaxes then? She was a little eccentric, is how I would describe her, and I hope she comes back because she was very active in the chat on Sunday. JRAM, what structures are orbiting a star? I would love to know. Was it dust on the lens? What was Cat Williams talking about? The Green Book or something like that? It was like a Bible story. JRAM, just search structures orbiting star. Okay. I mean, now that I know that these are probably fake, I don't care about the. But what about the Nazca lines? Dyson spheres? Is that what it's called, Scott? Dyson spheres. Dyson spheres. No. What is Dyson sphere? Eat. Dyson spheres. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Freeman Dyson, the guy who made the Airblade hand drying machine. Dyson sphere is a hypothetical megastructure that encompasses a star and Yeah, it's crazy. The Nazca lines are wild. Then comes to the star and captures a large percentage of its solar output. What? The concept is a thought experiment that attempts to imagine how a spacefaring civilization would meet its energy requirements once those requirements exceeded what can be generated from the home planet's resources alone. That's amazing. Because only a tiny fraction of a star's energy emissions reaches the surface of any orbiting planet. That's right. A star is pointing in all directions. And so to be able to capture the energy in a way that makes a lot more sense. We're only looking at like one side of the sun at any given time, and we could produce a hell of solar power, but it's only limited. Star Maker. Is this book worth reading? Does anybody read like a lot? Is this book worth reading? 1937 Star Maker by Olaf Stapledon. See, there's so many like really kind of influential science fiction novels out there, but I just don't know if they're worth reading, and I don't read fast or well. And so to spend time digging into a book that's not worth reading is not my cup of tea. I usually have to take recommendations. One book that I really pleased me was Snow is it Snowcraft? Snowdrift, Snow Crash. There we go. Neil Stevenson. You got to read this book. Snow Crash. It's a very good book. Okay, let's see here. Dyson spheres found. Let's go news. 1960. Powerful vacuum or an alien megastructure newly discovered in our galaxy. Okay. Here we go. Have we found alien megastructures? Look at this. Look at this freaking Death Star. Heavy duty vacuum. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Harry, that's a great question. What is the difference between myth and realistic? Well, first of all, one thing can be said. What we know is real, at least for now. What we know is real because we can see it, we can feel it, we can touch it, we can experience it. Everything is then myth. But now with AI, who knows? Because now we don't know it's real anymore. Wide field infrared survey explorer to measure the kind of heat that would come off of Dyson spheres. They also use the global astrometric interferometer for astrophysics. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff out here that I don't understand. Astronomical survey of the sky in an infrared called the 2-micron all-sky survey, also known as 2MASS. All three provided photometric data, but Gaia measured the distances of stars to help filter out the sources. I have no idea what they're talking about, guys. I have no clue. None of this makes any sense. None of the words that they're saying makes any sense to me. I mean, I know that this is a number, 2.74, but then quadrillion doesn't make any sense to me. It's too big of a number. 2.7 quadrillion. What the hell is quadrillion, guys? Quadrillion. This is 2.5 million light years away. 2.5 million light years away. But I want to know where they found these things. Telescope time is in high demand. Scientists involved in the project would like to access the James Webb Space Telescope to take observations. If you have this chance alignment of a foreground, okay. So they see a background star and a foreground star, and then they can see like something around the edge of the star, and that's where they are drawing their conclusion that it's possible that they have seen the Dyson spheres. Okay. So you're seeing like what is it? What would it look like? Like this, and then this, but this is light, and you're seeing. I see. I see. That was not a good example. Yeah, because legend, right? Story. You tell a bunch of stories, and some stories are exaggerated truth. Some stories are hand-me-down truths. Some stories are fully fabricated. Some myths are told as explanations for phenomenon that we don't quite understand yet. So maybe that is it. Maybe they do have some stories where the creatures don't exist, but they have to explain it because they're like, well, we saw something wild. You know, if you look at an oarfish, check this thing out. You ever seen this? The oarfish? Look at this thing. Now, if you're out there sailing the seas and you see this freaking thing, you know, tell me dragons don't exist. The hell? What is that? So you see this, and you can't help but believe that sea monsters are real because look at this thing. Not only is it massive, but it looks fucking crazy. Yeah, it's true. I think it's just like the world is so big, there's so many things that could happen that you don't, unless you see it yourself, you have no idea. Yeah, yeah, J-Ram, of course, look at that. Burnt toast. Dude, but that's the thing, that's not Photoshop, brother. There's an 8 meter long oarfish. Maybe that's what you're saying. I'm just tired, so maybe I didn't understand it at first. I got defensive because this thing is freaking insane. Look at this thing hoovering up plankton, probably. So yeah, if you saw this thing, I would definitely swim away. Look, see? Look at this. Crazy. More pictures, please. Show me the dang thing. But like you look at the what? They just had a massive. Oh yeah, burnt toast, exactly. Dude, I would eat a flamingo. Are they endangered? They probably taste like hell because they eat shrimp. They eat nothing but krill, like pink shrimp, right? So they probably taste gross. That's what I would say. So no, I would not like it, but I bet it tastes like gross little brine shrimp, briny little shrimp. Hey, that's what we're gonna get, guys. We're gonna try to crowdsource some down in the well sea monkeys. Someone mentioned sea monkeys. What do sea monkeys cost these days? Um, we'll try to do a stream where we try to crowdsource sea monkeys for the stream. Um, Yeti. Okay, Sorham wants me to search for Yeti. We haven't actually looked up any of these traditional ones. Yeti animal. Here we go. So they just like strap themselves to this heavy steel ball and they dropped themselves down to the bottom of the ocean. I love that. I as much as I like hate that submarine thing. I love the idea of it. Like people can like do wild stuff if they want to. Burnt Toast is right. I would freak out if I saw something like this. I would freak out if I saw something like this. I would lose my mind. Couldn't handle it. Yeti is often described as being a large bipedal ape-like creature that is covered with brown, gray, or white hair. Sometimes depicted as having large, sharp teeth. The word Yeti is derived from Tibetan yaki, compound of the word Tibetan, wily, sip, rocky, Pravanada. So what was that? What was the noise? Was it them like, was it their brains? Was it their brains? Like, was it their skulls cracking? Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, we got Yeti footprints. Check it out. We got footprints in the snow. Yeti scalp. Yeti scalp. Snowman expedition. They've been looking for this thing for years, man. Dude, I want to see that ball. Siphonophore? Oh, that's like the... Oops. Drop the phone. Talk about the cracking ball. Yeah, they're out there in the Himalayas. Siphonophore. Well, wait a minute. Let me see what that says. What's Scott say? Giant siphonophore. They just say this is hydrozoa. Ooh. It's a mesopelagic zone to the bathopelagic zone. A bootlace worm. It's a hydrozoan. This is real. What the hell? Look at that. It's like Quetzalcoatl. We're doing Quetzalcoatl all over again. Wow. Active one that attracts its prey with bright blue bioluminescent light. When it finds itself in a region abundant with food, it holds its position and deploys a curtain of tentacles. Yeah, and then they bring them up and they like implode. Probably to be dubia worms. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, I do, WWF. I've seen some spooky shit happen, and it is it's not cool. Seen some spooky shit happen, and heard some spooky shit. I grew up in like a 100-year-old house, so there was all sorts of creepy, crawly stuff happening at night. Creakies, all like shadow creatures in the attic. For one, not particularly J-Ram. There was always this eerie feeling around the this painting. It was like this old painting of this blue boy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's definitely the type of stuff I would tell myself as well. It's like, oh, yeah, you know that noise you just heard that sounded like shuffling, like feet shuffling? That's just the old wood settling. Or like the shrieking is not the way to describe it. Like the wailing, soft, gentle wailing in the basement, which could be described in a lot of different ways. John the Baptist? Damn, that is a little bit more explicit than what I experienced. I don't know, J Ram, because if you're asking me, I don't know, because they say energy can't be created or destroyed. So if you're kind of abiding by the laws of thermodynamics, if there is a spirit, if there is a spirit that exists within a human, then you know it, when you kick the bucket and you move on, where does the spirit has to go somewhere as well? And if we're talking about spirit having some sort of weight, mass, and value, well, it all can't just get collected in a jar. Maybe it does go to a realm that we aren't familiar with, but that's also getting a little bit beyond the pale as well. But it's possible that it gets trapped somewhere. 8 ounces, yeah, it's possible that let's assume spirit is just what we're going to call it. It's possible that that thing gets trapped somewhere between where it's going and where it was. And that's what we experience in that sort of paranormal supernatural stuff. I don't know though. I'm not smart enough to try to even just describe it, but I think it's more of a feeling. I don't know. It's like if people, yeah, I think I think that's very likely the case, you know, living in a 4D world. We only know so much. That's why I think it's kind of outlandish to think that there's no life on other planets, or I think it's improbable that there's not something out there that lives. I'm not going to say it's intelligent life, but it could be. But more importantly, we only understand carbon-based life forms. What if there's something else that we don't understand? What if there's something out there that we just don't get? What if there's nitrogen based life forms that we don't understand? What if there's a fifth and sixth dimension that we just aren't perceiving? So then God can go forever. Yeah, we're living in a world that's bound by time and space. The laws of physics, those laws apply to us, but but what if there's life that exists beyond those laws that we are abide by? I don't know. Fuck if I know. All I know is a dog tested a guy tested dogs when they passed away and they lost 8 ounces. Let's start measuring them before that guy eats all the people. Before the guy eats your body of ethically acquired human meat, he'll weigh your body before and after, and but before he takes a bite. He can't take a bite first. 21 grams. That's good enough. There's life. God is metaphor. Yeah, I think we have to just accept that it's likely. Man, it's late. Guys, I'm gonna get going. Um, this is all great chat. this is definitely the type of stuff that I get into when I'm up late searching Wikipedias. I think I'm gonna jump back on Sunday, Saturday morning right now, but I'll do it Sunday night. If you all are around, I'd love to see you, and if you're not, send me an email or something. I think we're gonna be on Craigslist. I think we're gonna check out the Craigslist again, or if we figure something out between now and then, we'll let you know. And then we can take a poll. We can take a poll. Do you like to know what's gonna happen on the next stream? Do you like to know when the next stream is? Do you like to be surprised when you see it flop into your feed? We'll take a poll and we'll ask people how they feel about that, because that'll be how I operate. I don't like to surprise people if they don't like to be surprised, but I certainly surprise myself all the time. Thank you for sticking by. If you want to check out my videos on my channel, you know where the channel is because you're on it right now. You can go check out some of those videos. I just uploaded a short today. I uploaded one yesterday, probably another time this week. If you like them, subscribe to the channel because that's what I do. Thank you for spending your Friday night, Saturday morning, wherever, Saturday afternoon, wherever you are, however you are, and I'll come to your country next. We're going to Indonesia. We're going to India. We're going to Russia. We're going to Mexico. We're going to Indiana. We'll go anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're definitely going to bed. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks, Curtis.